And this is my Jeep number 7 video. Paul Stevens again. And if you've been watching some of the other videos, you know some of the issues I've been working on. The rear hatch was the last thing, and I made some progress on it. But while that was going on, my starter went out. So I have been working on that issue, trying to eliminate whether it's relays, neutral, switch, whatever, the starter, solenoid. And I think I got it down to, I believe the starter might be the problem. Anyway, I do have my back hatch replaced, and I got it where it will shut, but I have to slam it because I do have some problems here with this quarter panel. This striker is not completely lined up properly. And as you can see over here, I got some problems. Now this I did myself. When we were trying to get the old hatch off, I had to get a crowbar in there, and I bent this out some. I'll have to straighten that out. But I'm thinking about taking this to a body shop, and with one of their machines having them pull this quarter panel out and back some. And I think that will relieve the pressure off of this door here. And to get to the starter a little better, I got it jacked up on the right hand side, and finally using my 3-ton floor jack that I've had for about a year, and just now unpacked it and assembled it. Coming in pretty handy. And got a new creeper too. Anyway, I'll show you. I'm not going to make a video of pulling the starter off because there's dozens of videos on YouTube on how to get that started. You can't see it, but it's down in there below the fuel filter and back. And I'm going to be pulling that off, starting on that today. I don't know how this is going to work. I don't have a whole lot of experience getting in tight positions like this, but I just want to show you, give you a reference. There's the starter. Oop, got it backwards. Had my camera backwards. No, I didn't. Sorry about all this. Anyway, there's the starter. There's the solenoid. You have to be taking those wires off the solenoid. There's 2 bolts that hold the starter. One's there, and I think one's back up in there. It don't look like it'll be too hard a job to get off. Anyway, looking at some of the YouTube videos on diagnosing starter problems, I went through several recommended analysis, and I think I've got it down to it's probably the starter itself. I can tap on the starter and it'll turn over real slow a few times and stop. And I'll check my battery. I've got good voltage when I got the key on, and the starter should be engaged even though it's not turning over. The battery is just dropping normal voltage. So I don't think the battery's an issue. And anyway, we're gonna be working on that. This was not planned, but it seems like every time I get something fixed, something else breaks. But when you got a vehicle that's over 200,000 miles and made back in 2004, well, that's some of the issues you'll probably have. And like I said, I've gone through some of the recommended procedures on troubleshooting to find out if it's the starter, the solenoid, the neutral switch, neutral safety switch, when you have it in park or neutral. I don't think what I went through doesn't indicate that might be it. There's always that possibility though, because I am no expert. But anyway, as you can see, here's the starter relay right here. This one right here, and I've ran checks on this and I can't find nothing wrong. You know, that's not necessarily mean there isn't something wrong, because I don't, you know, I'm just not I'm not the date professional mechanic. My experience goes back a long time ago when they had a lot less electrical problems with vehicles. They didn't have that many electronic components. So anyway, we're going to continue working on these items. So now I got a new issue to work on. I'm going to pull the starter off and I'll update when I get to that point. I did get some new headlights in, but I'm not going to install headlights or tail lights, any of that, until I'm ready to take this out on the road for a test drive. Out for now. And this is Paul Stevens, my Jeep, still on video number 7. And the first part of this video, I had pulled the starter off, and that's what I determined the most likely problem was the starter. I couldn't find any other problems. That's not saying there isn't, because I'm really not an expert at this stuff. But anyway, while I'm waiting on a starter to come in, which will be middle of next week, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can splice and crimp these connectors on to the coolant fan. And you see my temporary connectors down there. I really don't like that, so I'm gonna work on this today and see what I can accomplish. Anyway, working on connectors for the coolant fan, the electric cooling fan. And today, November 21st, quick update on my Jeep. Yesterday, the 20th, Friday, I took my starter off. I have a starter problem. And there it is right there. I've got another one ordered, should be in by Wednesday. And I've also been doing some electrical work, which I haven't completed yet, but I finally found some connectors for my cooling fan. The last owner had the wiring all spliced into the power source, and I don't want to leave it like that. So anyway, I'm working on that. It hadn't been done yet. But anyway, there's what I'm talking about right there. It works, it kicks in, the fan kicks in when it's supposed to. When it reaches about 200 degrees, 195 to 200. And I'm happy with the way the fan's working. Anyway, that'll be another project I'm working on. Out for now. And please like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time on the next My Jeep video. Paul Stevens, out for now. And as you can see, I've got a lot of work coming up. But right now, I'm enjoying it. Paul Stevens, out for now.